Okay, I picked up this Turok 3 development cart not too long ago, and it's considerably different to the final release. Very much a beta. So I thought I'd just give you guys a quick run through of what's going on, and I'm sure you better spot the differences to the final version. Okay, first thing you'll notice obviously is the debug info that's being displayed on the screen. I should add that I haven't actually played the final game all that much, so I'm really relying on you guys to help me figure out what differences there are other than the ones I already know. We'll just let the cinema play through. Okay, firstly we're going to chuck this thing into high res for the pretty factor. And I will actually remove all this debug info to clean up the screen a bit. I'll give you a real quick run through the debug menu while we're here. First I'll turn off the information. Alrighty, so we've got first and third person switch. We'll run through it all later while we're in game. You can switch between obviously all three of the playable characters. Fog, off and on. Weapon, visible, hidden. Okay, you can turn off the 3D shadows. That's the shadows obviously that's cast by the objects in the game. There's an edit fog menu, which I haven't really mucked around with much, but pretty self-explanatory. Art Send mode is it basically interfaces with the actual development kit at Acclaim. Would have been the idea, and it sends information, I assume, regarding art. Blockers, I'm not entirely sure what this does, but we'll turn it on and I'll show you the visual effects anyway from it. And this is where we choose where we're loading from. So alrighty. Next up I'll add some cheats, just because I'm a cheating bastard and really I don't want to be spending time doing rubbish. Here we go. This is really just to give you a tour of what's going on. So as you can see, this is the unlock all cheat, which doesn't. There is, however, this one code, which isn't in the final game, Dark City. We'll turn it on later on and you can see what it does. Not a whole lot as far as I can see. But I'm only going to need these for the time being.
I'll go. I owe that much to Josh.
Alrighty. Cinema missing. I can't recall what the actual cinema is, so I'm sure you guys know already though. So we'll do a quick run through of what we've got in the debug options. Alright, third person view. There's no actions related to the third person model. so it's pretty unexciting, to be honest. Can't even switch the camera, circle around to check this chick out. Okay. What we'll notice up here, first of all, is that there's no selection image for the razor wing as yet. So we've just got the text in place where it's called the death wing in this case. But, as you can see, regular old razor wing. There we go. The stormboat also, the image doesn't come up quite properly. As most of you will know, Joshua has access to the majority of weapons, and Firestorm placement text as well. Now I haven't played the final game, so I don't really know what the vampire gun does, but it seems to do a lot more in this version than the other version I've got. Now the grenade launcher, the grenades seem to fall through the floor a lot, as you can see. I'm not entirely sure why, but there you go. And they blow up somewhere outside. Alrighty. Night vision goggles, obviously, as well as the energy grapple. The personal singularity generator, which is just called the PSG in the final version, is obviously a black hole generator, but it's not fully implemented in this build of the game, and just does that, and not much else. So we're gonna just go to the Firestorm because I like this. Alrighty, let's go. Hope you guys can see all this. It's a bit dark. From memory, there's a few differences in this room, although I can't think of what they are offhand. Have a look around and see if you guys can figure it out. Oh, hello. Yeah. Alright, coming up is one of the first major changes in this build compared to the final.